So there's not a lot of room for flattery in deeply joyful communities. And that's because it's all been taken up by genuine and meaningful affirmations. After group members let their guard down and bond with one another, or open up about themselves, or stretch past their comfort zone, it's a caring act for you as facilitator to guide them into what we call the Forest of Affirmations. Really, anytime an individual or the group as a whole dares to be a little bit vulnerable, that's a good time to hop on over for some affirmation. When individuals take a risk by sharing of themselves, validation in the form of appreciation, celebration, acknowledgement, or simply witnessing reassures the person that it was safe for them to take that risk. The act of encouraging each other through affirmation is crucial to the growing process of a group. Participants in affirming interactions often feel that warm and fuzzy feeling about the group and their individuality and their place within the group. Affirmation games and activities can give people the opportunity to reflect on how much they care about each other and what they appreciate about each other and about the group. And some activities in this section might be considered doors into the forest, good to play as warm-ups or maybe even in anticipation of deeper or more challenging connection. Some of these activities might be considered pretty intense or even overwhelming for participants, so it's particularly important to gauge comfort levels and get informed consent for these activities. The Forest of Affirmation is also a good place to celebrate our differences. Some of these games and activities point to how diversity, be it in perspective, generation, race, ethnicity, neurotype, culture, ability, life stage, gender, sexuality, class, or even just preference, makes the community richer. Other games offer a chance to be others' mirror and show people what we see in them that they may not have noticed in themselves. When we use some of these games or activities as part of worship, they can allow participants to access a sense of reverence for one another as sacred beings. As a facilitator, one of your important responsibilities will be to ensure that everyone receives relatively equal amounts of affirmation, which might mean enlisting some community leaders to monitor and contribute as needed.